Hello. Hi. Howdy. Howdy doody. Guess what we're doing? We're having fun. That's what we're doing. We're always having fun. I hope at least you're having fun. I hope in your lives you're having a good time. Fingers crossed. Hope everything's going well for you. But welcome. Welcome, welcome to Celeste. We are going to climb. We are going to continue on this one for now. And go right immediately into chapter 4. I'm going away from walls doesn't consume stamina. Back at it again with our death. Well. There we go. We can do this. It's fine. Wonderful. This is going to be very easy, simple, mayhaps. Oh. Interesting. I wanted to get back into this because I don't trust myself in being able to do this properly. If I leave it for too long, I wanted to get back into this. Hey, it's the old lady again. Oh, great. You again. God, I'm still gonna do that, aren't I? Well, I didn't expect to see you up here. I'm glad you're still in one piece. I see you made it through the hotel. Did you meet Mr. Oshiro? Oh, I met him all right. He chased me out of there after I cleaned up a bunch of junk for him. That sounds like a fun morning. Oshiro is a lost soul, dear. That place is much more than just a hotel to him. Don't make him your project. You know what I think? I think this mountain drove both of you crazy. You know, you're not the first person to say that. Maybe you're right. How would I know if I were crazy? The way I see it, mountain can't bring out anything that isn't already in you. But you gotta be a few crows short of a murder to live up here in the first place, right? What are you even talking about? Oh, I'm just rambling like the old bat I am. Are you ready to give up? I know a shortcut back to your car. Back off, lady. I'm heading for the summit. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between stubbornness and determination, isn't it? You remind me of myself when I was young. Good luck, and mind the wind. Oh god, wind. This is gonna be fun. Are we in Canada? Are we in Canada? It looks like we might be in Canada. Is there a mountain called Celeste in Canada? Maybe? Oh, those are icicle daggers. That's not grass. That's not a good thing for me to touch. Well, about that. About this, Mr. Strawberry. I should have just jumped straight up, shouldn't I? I'm thinking so. Oh, that was close. Oh, come on. Last try. We got this. I should have... God. Okay, fine. Whatever. It's fine. I already got that strawberry, probably. My other playthrough. So, I'm good. perfectly missing everything. That's just what you want to see, isn't it? There we go. That's bad. Oh well. That one's gonna fall. That one's not good for me. That's not good for my health. Surprise, surprise, dying's not good for you. Who would have thought? Who could have ever guessed? I'll just calmly do that. There we go. Ah! How's the game faring? The game's faring pretty decent on stream. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, I'm up. Okay. I was ahead. Quote unquote, ahead. Nope. Come on. There we go. You got this. I believe in you. You can jump for the highest peaks. Whoa. The tallest mountains. Just don't die. Don't do that. Or that. See, these are things when you're climbing you typically don't want to do. Dying's not really very good for your health now, is it? Ooh. You got this. Probably. Oh, real close. Too close for comfort. But we got it. What is this? This looks like something. Strawberry! Thank you. Feel like I could have been a little bit closer. There we go. I can get up there. I know I can. Not if I do that. That's... Scary. Okay. No. This is not a good thing. It's all about timing. The thing that I don't have. Well, that's very strong wind. Oh, I see. Here we go. Hello. New game, what up? New game, who dis? Hello, how's it going? Yes, we are doing new game. We're doing not Danganronpa. I did the first, I think this is chapter 4. I did the first 3 chapters the other day, but unfortunately I mislabeled it as Danganronpa because of course I did. Yeah. But it's fine. I get up there. I don't know. How are you doing? How's it going, Koala? Having a good week? Having a good night? Hope so. Hope things are going well for you. Hi. Hope you're not dying to icicle spears everywhere. That's usually not a good thing that you want to happen. Oh, right. I can do this with these. I forgot about this. Magical ice block is magic. And I have strawberry now. Whee! Currently sorting through trash on Tarkov. That doesn't sound... Well, I mean, it sounds like it could be interesting, but at the same time, it sounds like it's time-consuming at the very least. Unfortunately. Ah! No! not good. Keep him busy, I'm assuming, as always. You're a busy man, a busy fellow. Ah! But that's good. It's good to calm down every now and then. And yeah, just take inventory and be able to sort through and make everything a little bit more organized. Life is too much chaos. It needs a little bit more organization. So, going through trash is good. Or can be good. Clear that clutter. Clear your mind space. Free your mind. Did I just do that for a... I just did over... Oh, I didn't want that straw. I want to continue... I want to progress the game. I know what to do here. I gotta jump up and grab. I can't do it. Ah! I suck at this game, so it is what it is. Yeah, I'm chilling. Have you played Apex Legends before? I have not. I should. I know it is the hotness. It is the sweetness that everybody loves. I'd be down to try it out. My dad plays that game a lot. Oh, really? It's that popular, huh? Oh, here we are. This is what I was missing. I need you. Except I need you to not do that, please. There we go. I need to drive you. My salvation. It's alright. It's free, so yeah. I mean, understandable. Free strawberry. I got a strawberry on a summer evening, and it feels just like a berry. Which is good, 'cause it feels like how it should. Forgot how I work with these white blocks. You like story games, though? I don't mind story games. I also like well, this is Celeste. I don't mind Celeste. What games would I like? Interesting. I like story games because I can use my voices. That's why I like story games. But aside from story games, I've been playing Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. It is story based. If I had to give it a genre. Time to climb! Hey, hello, Arson! Thank you for joining. Thank you for popping in. Always appreciate it. As long as I don't die! There we go. Yeah, no, there are... Apex doesn't really have a point other than to win, and then if you do anything nothing happens. Welcome, Arson. Welcome back. Welcome back. Is my Arson, is my mod doing a good job? I hope they are. If not, I will allow you to punish them. It's only you. Or August. But you're here right now, so you can delegate the punishments if they have been bad. Ah! Why am I down here? That's not right. I haven't asked for it, but shit. Well, I think I have mod for your thing on whatever. I have mod for you somewhere, so. Plus, I know you. Ah! Oh, I have to be up there. Right. It's currently 10 p.m. where I am, so it's that considered evening. Afternoon, evening, night. I think at that point it would be considered night. Ah! I want to stop that button. Stop it. But I'm having a good evening. I mean, yes, it is evening. Gotcha, it's like 9:15 for us. Yeah, pretty much. I just wanted a chill little stream. Plus, I wanted to. I've had this game for a long time, and I've played this game for 14 hours now, or so. 14.5 hours, I think it says on Steam. And I have not beaten it. What was the point of that? Oh, do I need to take this over the entire way? Was I stupid? That's probably stupid. Uh-oh. So pedantic. Well, I like using grammar when it's only good for me. when it's comfortable for when it's in my favor to use, I use grammar. When it's not in my favor, I don't use grammar. I have the most bestest grammar. Damn, I'm not FreyFire. I did not mean it. I don't trust you. I think you are snarky. And you're gonna be snarky with me, aren't you? I don't think you're snarky. I lied. I'm sorry. I apologize. Profusely. Well, maybe not profusely. Just a regular apology. There's gonna be a lot of me just going, ah. In the most manliest of voices. Where am I supposed to go here? Huh? What do you want from me? Not that. Pretty damn sure that's not what you want from me. Why would I ever be mean? I feel like that. Or at the very least, the way I read that is very just sarcastic. I mean, there was that one time when we were doing, like, League of Legends, and I was being very overly sassy just because I sucked at the game. But that was fine. There we go. I thought that what we had was special. It is special. I will only be this snarky with you. Very special. I can imagine later Celeste stream being titled, ah! I can too. Ah! I can imagine this one being retitled that. Dear God. The thing is, I've beaten this level, I've beaten this stage before. Except, it's just, I haven't on stream, so I'm gonna do it on stream, and then I'm gonna switch back to my other account that has... Because this account has... This file, rather, has... Probably gonna be getting up to 300 deaths soon. The other file has 3,000 deaths, so just a couple more. That's not... Was I mean to you during League of Legends? No, it was more so I was just trying to use a character, and, I was using him stupidly. So it was my fault. I think it was just something like, I remember it, like, ended up in a clip or whatever, and you were just like, oh, come on, dude, don't be like this. I'm like, I'm not being like this, I'm not being like anything. You're the one who did it, or something like that, I don't know. I was being sassy. We were in, like, a 2-on-2 duel or whatever. I believe. A squeaky voice. Well, that's a poof go bye-bye cloud. I need to use it. Or lose it. There we go. I forgot that dude. You remember my videos more than me. That was funny. Well, that's not gonna work. Oh. Ah. Falling gracefully is what this... If I ever play, like, Getting Over It, or if I play Jump King, or if I play this again, I should title any of those just Falling Gracefully. Or Falling Not So Gracefully. Because the point of those games is not to fall. But that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm sure as shit that that's what I'm gonna be doing. Hey, we're in a safe space. This is not so safe anymore. I don't know if I like this anymore. Yeah. Don't give me the bad touch. Bad touch is not what I want. Bad spiky. Hey, made it. You see, about this, about that, about that, about that. Am I about to do that? I don't think I'm about to do that. I haven't played since last time we all did. We all did. Like we did Legends of... No. The last time I played was with you as well. I mean, there is that new... what was it? There's that new... There was that... I'm just trying here over... I'm just over here trying to think of words to add to this conversation. No, you don't need... No, I appreciate you being here. If you have something to say, then feel free to say it. If not, then don't worry. Don't worry your sweet, cute little head. I can't get that anymore. Oh no. But yeah, Squall does talk a lot. For sure. A man on Apex even said so. He said you talk a lot. And I don't know if it's a compliment. It can be a compliment. Depends if that's what you're going for. Explosions. Not what you want to see. This... I think I needed that, right? Yeah, I need that. Run! That's wrong. Okay. Grab. Run! Oh yeah, there we go. Come on. I need to run ahead of this. I forget. I feel like it's more that my brain just stops when it desires to come up with a response. Dude! All the time. All the time. Depends. I consider it an asset for the most part. I think it's a good thing. It means you're able to carry on a conversation. Good. That's something that you want to do, and something that some people just can't do for the life of them. They cannot hold a conversation. Grab. Let me grope you. There we go. Perfect. I didn't mean to do that, but I'm fine with that. Just fine. Jump, fall. Wonderful. And goodbye. Okay. I almost landed. I almost landed on the tiny itty bitty little... There we go. There we go. Perfect. Sprangy sporns. No. Okay. Sure. Up here? No. Up here? Why was this here? Well, that's why. Wrong. Incorrect. Insufficient. I've once told someone in a conversation before, I don't even know how to respond to this. Have to just ask me a normal question. I mean, there was a... I have a little story that can go off on that. At least you were able to communicate that you didn't understand. Not throw shade or anything. Oh no, for sure. No, there was a time where, in the most recent, in the job that I currently have, was it in this job? No, I think this was actually in my previous job. But I was doing... Oh god. I was being asked questions for the interview, right? And of course, in this interview, they ask questions, because of course they do. And I really don't remember which question it was, but they asked me a question, and I'm just like... and I'm just like, I don't know how to answer that. I'm trying to, I'm sorry, I just don't know. And I didn't answer the actual question. I just ended on just like, yeah, no, I don't know how to answer that. I can't think of like any examples of what you want from me. Dear God, what is happening? When I was in middle school and high school, a lot of people I knew who would be confronted in any way would react so strangely. A lot of people you knew would be confronted in any way react so strangely. I feel like the older I get, the worse I get at, well, myself too, honestly. I was a weirdo. I am still a weirdo. Weirdo gang for life. I don't know if that's a, I think it's a lifestyle choice, but here we are. No, I think it's just one of those things where it's very hard to, even just like, I've had like a conversation similar to this today, where it was just, yeah, meeting new people as an adult, making friends, stuff like that. It's, you don't really have that in adult society. It's, you have to go out of your way to do it, because if you don't, then it's just like the people you work with, and yeah, your social circle is not really going to grow very much unless you actively go out of your way to look for something. And I know I don't. Dear God, this is strong wind. Okay, there. I'm stuck on the edge. I don't really mean confront, it just mean like if you try to talk to us. You know what I mean, probably, FreyFire. Confronted. A lot of people I knew would be confronted in any way would react so strangely. Well, I know what you mean. Not necessarily confronted, but more so just when conversation was initiated and then it was thrown their way. It's like, yeah, you're playing baseball, and the ball is thrown at you, but you just stare directly at the ball and you let it hit you at full force. Yeah, we had people, there are definitely people like that, for sure. Ouch. I mean, that's how stuff works. How am I supposed to do this? Okay, I need to jump down there. I'm on it. I hate this wind. Dear God, I hate this wind. I don't need to dash. I need to stop dashing. Even though I am very dashing. Oh, yes. No. Bad me. Yeah, that's how it is. I wonder how everyone is doing nowadays since it's been so many years. It's weird to think that's been years. But yeah. It's been a hot minute. For sure. This is not where I want to... How am I supposed to do this? I think that is how, maybe? Okay, I think I kind of may have got it, maybe. That's not this. You're the only one I've kept up with. I don't even think I've talked to Zach in 2 years. I don't think I've talked to him. I don't think I've talked to him in 2 years either. I was invited. Yeah, because we went to like that birthday party thing, right? And then after that, no. Nope. I think that was the last time I saw everyone. Okay, dash. Come on. Were you there? The one with all the sourpuss, right? And the other Zach was there, right? And Brewer didn't recognize me for whatever reason, which I found strange. And it's just like, do I know you? And I'm just like, no, you don't. And I don't know if he was playing with me or if he bought that or anything, but I'm just like, no, you don't know me. Because last time we had anything to do with each other, it wasn't really on great terms, so it's just like, You know, if I can just avoid all this in one go, I'm just gonna say like, no, I don't know you or anything. Come on. Help. Help. 2 years ago, he was living with his fiancée. Yeah, I remember. That was a whole thing that happened. Or I guess it's still happening. Last I talked to him. No, that is fair. Ah. Oh. Dear God. Don't make me do that again. Aha! No. Ah. Who's throwing snowballs at me? How dare you? Yeah, he literally got married. That's what I was expecting to see. Well, not married, just engaged, but still. I know, right? I wasn't really... I mean, good for him. But at the same time, no, I wasn't really expecting that. I don't know if it would... Yeah, it was kind of out of the blue. Kind of not. I mean, that's the thing. It's just like I wasn't really keeping up to date at the same time either, right? But nonetheless. Ah, come on. Aside from this, I can also play Cuphead. Cuphead's good. That's another game I can play. I think I might be able to do that on stream. Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to be talking. And, well, it would be one of those, It'd be like skill over, just getting over it. Getting over it and Jump King are still like skill-based. They're more like ragey skill-based. Whereas Cuphead can be ragey, but it's more so just pure skill-based. So, I don't know. Don't hit me with snowballs. Stop being mean. No. Ah. Okay, if you want. To be fair, it was either an hour later, because I don't think those two would ever leave each other. You can if you want. Oh, you mean like do Cuphead Mugman stream? Oh, we could do that. I was thinking of doing... I had thought in my mind if I ever were to do Cuphead. I don't know if I would, but I might do it to get some S ranks in Cuphead, because I have a few levels that I have S rank on, but I haven't cleared the whole game on S rank for sure, because I don't really know if I even really want to do that. There are definitely some bosses that are just like, yeah, no, I'm good. That being said, I only use the tracker, the green one. The tracking, the following, the follow you around shot, whatever shot that is. I pretty much only use that. Even for, like, for any boss, I'm just like, nope, I'm using that. And that's not how you're well, it is a way to play the game. They give you a whole bunch of shots so you can choose whichever shot you want. But that's what I do. There are definitely some bosses that are easier with other shots. Or so I've been told online. I haven't actually practiced that. Shoot. There we go. No. There we go. Don't shoot me with a snowball. Oh dear God. Dear Atwa. Atwa be with me. Oh, hey, well, why did you fall? Don't appreciate that. Ah, I didn't grab. Speaking of Cuphead, though, there is new Cuphead coming out, new Cuphead content. It is the DLC, it is the Delicious Last Course. That's going to be coming out June or July. I'm 100% playing that, man. Yeah, those tracker balls are pretty great. I played Cuphead about one time, and I beat none of the bosses. It's a game. It's a game. At that point, I was on the second island, and I was up against the dragon, and it took me, I think, 3.5 hours to beat the dragon, and it took me another, like, hour and a half, 2 hours to get A rank beating the dragon. So, yeah, that's my experience with that. That's the boss I liked the least. Leave me alone, snowballs. Ah! Oh. I don't know who's throwing all these, but I don't appreciate it. Yes. Well, yeah, some bosses are so horizontally wide that you couldn't miss a shot, therefore using different shot would be better. Cuphead is great. I recommend trying it again if you're ever interested, even if only for one playthrough. To be fair, I did start out. Played on the second island, since I was playing with my friend. Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah. Second island. Starting out on the second island? That would probably make you lose your mind a little bit, if not a lot of it. Feel like there's a hidden... Aha, my strawberry. That's not what I want. It's definitely better to start on the first island, for sure. Starting on the second island. Good for you for doing that. That's a challenge. Especially if you don't really know the controls. Which, I mean, they are relatively straightforward controls, but at the same time, if you haven't beaten any of the bosses yet, and you're thrown into a new boss, yeah, no. That's gonna be a not so fun time. No, stop. I need to let go of my emotions. My emotions are still with me. I will take them to my grave. It was a grave mistake. Okay. Okay. Oh. That should have been a straight shot for me. I fooled it. I'm a fool. There we go. Lovely. Okay, now we're there. Cool, cool, cool. I was able to get some... Yeah, I was able to get some S ranks. I want to get more. Because I know there's an achievement for... I like achievements. I know there's an achievement for beating the game on S rank. I'm like, I want to jump, but I don't want to jump. I forget which buttons jump. I'm not going to jump. Get back, my dude. See you soon! Yeah, it's always... I don't know if I want to torment myself and play, like, Bennett Foddy, or play... Jump King. Ah! Stop. Stop, stop, stop. No. Bad. I feel I definitely need people in chat if I'm doing that, because, it's going to be a lot of me just being like, okay, now I'm going to take a break again. For the 7th time. Plus, I feel like that's the kind of game that you want other people to be there for. so that they can have fun at you, making a fool of yourself and being angry at computers and technology. And then one day, when the robot gods come to us and they look back at all our history, they'll be like, "You got angry at this. How dare you? This was our brethren." And you're gonna be like, "Oh God, oops, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, our most gracious overlords." Oh, right. I partially remember this. That's not what I wanted to do. Madeline, wait up! God. At least you landed in snow. Nailed it. God. I need to take my hand off of it. Theo, are you alright? Yeah. Just give me a sec. Gondola. I've always wanted to ride one of these. It looks pretty old, but maybe it still works. I don't see any other way to cross this chasm. Let's do it. This lever looks important. Does it? As long as you don't break it. Or break yourself. Both are not good. Easy, every time. How many times have you done this? I was probably a gondola operator in my past life. Do you think the safe thing is safe? I skip my words all the time for whatever reason. I'm sure it's fine. How'd it shake out with Oshiro? You were right. I shouldn't have tried to help him. I hate to say I told you so, but... Yeah. I should have listened to you. Didn't get hurt, and that's what matters. The air's so thin up here. I can barely breathe. Okay, if we don't get a selfie on this thing, we're gonna regret it. I can't even see the ground through the mist. How high up are we? Less panicking, more posing. Evil. What was that? It was evil. It was pure evil. What was that? Huh, it looks like we stalled out. On a rusty gondola in the middle of nowhere. I would hate that. This is really bad. Maybe if I... Well, that's not good. No, this really isn't good. Madeline, you cool? Yeah, I just... No, I'm not cool. I can't breathe. You're having a panic attack. Why would you think it's a good idea to ride this stupid thing? Come on, don't take this out on me. Stay with me here. My grandpa taught me a trick for this. Close your eyes. Picture a feather floating in front of you. I see the feather. Yes, I do, Theo. Okay. Breathing keeps that feather floating. Just breathe slow and steady. In and out. Oh, there. Okay, I had to match the box. Down. Thoughts. I don't know if I can envision a box in my head whenever I'm having a panic attack, though. Feather, maybe. Little box like this, maybe not. I don't know what kind of imaginary dream world you're living in, Theo, that you can imagine that in your head. Now your breathing actually controls that. See? Easy every time. There we go. Back on land. Kiss the ground. Feeling any better? I think so. Thanks for helping me calm down. How did you know we'd start moving again? Ah, I totally thought we were done for. Oh my god. Let me guess, he typed something like, oh, we're totally gonna die. Look at this selfie, though. Or that. Panic! At the disco. Where's the disco? We almost died. Let's laugh it off. And now we have no way back down. Let's laugh it off. It's fun. It's funny. That's what this is. Wonderful. That's 6 out of 20. I died 100 and... Wow. I died a bunch. I died a bunch. Well, I am going to switch to this one. Hey, look, I got 29 out of 29 strawberries. Lovely. Exactly what we wanted. And I got the crystal heart. X. I think I've collected everything here. Yeah, 25, 25, got the crystal heart. 18, 19, crystal heart. 2020, crystal heart. Lovely, lovely. Now to add to my 3,000 deaths. All the strawberries. I'm going to make the best fruit salad out of exclusively strawberries, so it's not really a fruit salad, but I'm going to call it a fruit salad. Because it is. Did you know? Most climbing mishaps occur due to exhaustion. Remember to take regular breaks. Right, is that the game telling me that I need to take a break? Have a Kit Kat? I don't want to have a Kit Kat right now. Oh man, look at this place. Feeling adventurous? Sounds like a temple. I don't know. It looks pretty dark in there. More like a nightmare than an adventure. I'll just take a quick peek, snap a few photos. Strawberry salad. Best salad. This place must be ancient. Theo, wait. My Instapix follower's gonna eat this up. Theo. There's no way this ends well. I agree. Let's back this way. What's over here? Death! Who would have thought? Oh well. I don't think there's anything over there. That's fine. Also, that red dot is suspicious. It's a hidden strawberry. You can't break through that. Oh well. Getting darker though. There we go. Yo! Yo! How it be do? Oh. That's a thing. I don't like this weird spooky eye thing. This is not a good... Uh-oh, I agree. Evil me? Please no evil me. This is Theo's phone. Oh! Yeah, that's also not a good thing. I didn't even think of that being Theo's phone. I just saw a mirror and I'm just like, that's not gonna be good. Don't panic, Madeline. Maybe it just fell out of his pocket. I'll give it back to him when I find him. I'm pretty sure he liked that phone a lot. He uses his Instapics all the time. So I'm sure he... Okay, I'm guessing this is where I'm supposed to go. That was the thing that happened, okay. Yep, extra strawberries. Okay. We need to get on... Ooh, do. I have an idea of how to do this. That's not it, though. I know you have to have some pretty smooth movements for some of these, and I was able to get all the strawberries before, so I had smooth movements at one point. But not anymore, it seems. That's not smooth. Smells like strawberries on a summer evening. Strawberries! I am just going... This is just going to be me dying over and over again, isn't it? That's exactly what this is. Yeah. I'm going to leave this for now. Maybe I'll just get my strawberries done in the off time. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is a level. Isn't this a level? This is... It sure is. Ow. Oh, that's how. Okay, I'm fine with that. That's better. Use momentum, me. Use momentum. Oh. Why do I want down there? Oh, to hit that button. Gotcha. No. Stop it. I need to hook around that. Come on. There we go. There we go. Button. And then this. Ah. I can land on that. There we go. Okay, this is our strawberry thing. Ah. Okay, now we have to... Okay, we got it. Wonderful. Ah! Oh well, I got the strawberry. I didn't have to make it all the way back. It's fine. See, I can do these sometimes. Ouch. Not that time. Very slow on the uptake there, me. Down, up. Oops. Up. Down, up. I just want to give myself more time. The more time I have, the more time I can actually use to think it through. You know what I mean? I don't like having to rush it. Okay, I know a little bit of what to do here. Z? No. That one. That one. That. I get boosted out of that. Every single time I get boosted out of that. I'm not holding anything when that happens. Which is weird. I don't like it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's fine. This works. We got this. We got this. This is easy. Easy stuff. Totally easy. I don't think I should be down here. I think this is not the way I should be. Oh, this is troublesome. But it's doable. Not if I do it like that. Aha. If I do it like that, I'm fine. All the strawberries! I've already been down here. Don't like that. I need to use that wisely. Not like that. Not like that. That's not wise. Uh-oh. Stop. Dead. Cool. Stop. And go. Right, I can't. Ah, no. I had it. I had it. Stop, go. Concentration. Oh, I could just grab the wall below it, couldn't I? Oh. Aha! There we are. Strawberries! Where, oh where am I supposed to go, though? That's the question. Interestinger and interestinger. That doesn't look like a very fun place. Okay, let's do that. Not that. Come on. Oh. Boo. Should have had that. There we go. Yeah, I have motor skills that I can use sometimes. Don't pay attention to any of the times that I fail to use them. Okay. How though? Okay, that one I'm confused on. I don't know. Oh well. We'll move on. Well, I need a... God. Where am I supposed to get a key? I thought I looked around. Do I have to light up all the lights? Is that what this is? I think Have I lit them all up? I think I have. Have I not? Just one more strawberry and then we'll have 100. We're so close! I guess we have to go back down this way. Let's see if we can get this strawberry. I know I've already tried this. Oh. Wait, no, yeah, that's how I'm supposed to do it. I just need to be a little bit faster on the uptake. That's wrong. I already felt it going into that. I think this is how I'm supposed to do it. I might be wrong. Ah! I can't sneak between that little gap between the... I don't think so. That's what makes this... Oh, this is what makes this one so hard. I had it. I think I had to get up on that spring during that time. I don't think I can crawl through. Okay, then, but now that we have it, now that I have somewhat of the muscle memory in my mind... Oh. Uh-huh. I definitely have that muscle memory. It's right here. You know that muscle memory I was talking about? Okay, we could. 100 strawberries! We have done it. We have done the impossible. We've collected strawberries. Did I go this way? I did go this way. Thank you to my mom, and to my brother, and to Fred, the guy at the grocery store. Man, without all of you, I would never have been able to collect all these strawberries. And Arson, starting all those fires. Thank you. I wouldn't have been able to steal all the strawberries from the grocery store if you didn't do that. And to Koala, you ate all my strawberries. How dare you? That's why I had to get more in the first place. You know what you did. This looks like a lever. This looks like something I could change, but no, it's not. Can't prove that. But I have evidence. Da, 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 da. Time for the class trial. You're the one who ate my strawberries. Hey, 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 hey! Strawberry time. Anyways. How am I supposed to get up there? I feel like that's the way I'm supposed to go. I don't know how I got up there, though. Did I miss something? I feel like I'm missing something. No, I can't go back that way. I already gotten all the strawberries, which I like. Good thing. Man, it's still not proof that I ate a single berry. I'm gonna countersue. I apologize. You know, I was wrong. I never meant to do any harm. And I take back. I concede. I cede all my comments. Yeah, I didn't mean anything. I guess. Unless I can actually win the suit, in which I do not apologize for anything. At the moment, I feel like you have a pretty strong case. Can I jump out of those? Doesn't seem like it. No, I don't want to go that way. This is the way of the evil. Tell it to the judge. Oh, God. I'm sorry. This guy was bullying me and he ate all my strawberries. He kicked me and kicked me in the shins. He took my Game Boy. No, I can't jump out of it. Okay. Questions. He took me in the shins and took my Game Boy. Some comedian, that's some other comedian's joke. However, it's not, that's not the joke. It's kick me in the shits, he took my lunch buddy or something. I don't know, something like that. No, I don't remember. How do I? That's not doing anything. What kind of key do I need? What kind of key do I need? Hello? Is there a map? I don't think there's a map. Well, there's the overarching map. That's not what I want, though. It makes sense the key was in the middle, but I don't see it. I feel like all these strawberries were, like, optional or bonus. Not stuff you really needed to do. Come on. Give it to me. I want the key. I'm supposed to get up that area. It has to be up that area, right? Right? A true mess society. Bro, if you get kicked in both shins, that's your fault. Not my break the rules. Well, I don't know. What if they don't? What if you didn't deserve it? What if they were just being bullies and you got kicked in the shins for no reason? What then? Oh, I can probably. Oh, I'm dumb. The answer was in front of me the entire time. I'm dumb. It's fine. We already knew that though. Aha! Can't do anything here. I don't like this eyeball god. Fool me once, shame on you. If I fool you twice, then shame on you. Aha. Okay, I'm up here now. What does this mean for me? That's what this means for me. Ah, death. Oh, duh. And more death. And even more death. Come on. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. Believe in the me that believes in you. That's this. This is an issue that we have here. This is a predicament. When you flash red, probably dead. So how can I get kicked in both shins? Shame on me at that point. That's not really cool. Well. Okay, so. Is it jump dash? I think it's jump dash. Jump here, and jump dash. There we go. Strawberry! 101 Dalmatians. And strawberries. Apparently. This bubble does nothing for me. I need to go back up there. Bring me back up there, magical bubble. When you flash red, you're probably dead. Best quotes. You're right. You're right. I have great quotes. What about it? Zoom? Ah. I zoom to my doom. And look at all these great quotes. Okay, so this is an issue. Okay. Okay. Come on. Aha! 102! Ah. There we go. Spiky blades are not good for your health. The more you know. Massive brain, the most hugest, and with the most bestest grammar. Very articulate. I think for my first time playing this, I'm doing good, question mark? First time playing this level. Oh. Ah! Oh. Ah! I feel like there's a strawberry right. Do you see what I mean? I feel like there's a strawberry right in that little gap. There has to be. There has to be. That has to be a thing that I can do. I can do something with that hole. I want to put myself in that hole. myself in the hole. Okay, and what the hell did that do? But now I can't get out of here. What? Oh. Oh. Scary. Very scary, scary. Don't kill me. Aha! Okay, okay, I'm out. What did that accomplish for me? I hit a button. Oh. Oh yes, it kind of looks like weird there. Damn, big brain. Wait, but I hit it, but what happened? Also, my shadow's still up there, isn't it? What's that creepy thing up there? I don't like that. You see that right by the bubble, right? The weird movie. Actually, no, that's a bubble. That's the shadow of the bubble. That's not me. That's a bubble. Oh, God, that's creepy. Oh. Oh, I think that opened this. No. Yes. No. Maybe. I don't know. Another strawberry challenge. Ah. Well, that's not the strawberry challenge you want. Oh. Okay, so what do I have to do? I have to go up, dash, dash? How am I supposed to do this? Maybe? I have to dash out of that. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Strawberries! Good for your health. Well, not for mine. I've died very many times due to strawberry-related incidents, so not the best for my health, for being honest. I can't see how many strawberries I have. What? That's bull. I think once you beat the chapter, it'll see. Theo! Mirror Theo? Mirror Theo? Theo, there you are! Madeline, hey. Why are you inside a mirror? I'm pretty sure you're the one in the mirror. What happened? Well, I was taking a nonchalant mirror selfie. You know, it's your boy Theo in this ancient temple. No big deal. Hashtag blessed. Dear God. Next thing I know, I woke up laying on the ground. What does it look like over there? How can I find you? It's really dark and weird. Wait, something's coming. Feeling a strong inclination to run away. Be careful, okay? That's not good, Theo. That's not one of those things that you want to happen. Fun. I feel like there's an area up here. Or not. Aha! You will never hide from me, strawberries. I will find you, and I will murder you with my mouth hole. Be afraid. Be very, very afraid. do you see what I did there? I said berry because it's a strawberry. First try, dear God. I'm just that good. I apologize for everything. You sound kind of like Animal Crossing people. I know, right? They have weird little sounds. I hope I don't have to fight an eyeball monster. That would not be a fun time. Let's light up the way every day, so I know what's happening. Otherwise, I have no clue and I'm lost. I'm not even trying to get anything right now. I'm just like, let's get all the lights. I don't assume anything happens if you get all the lights. It's just helpful to be able to see stuff. I wanted that. Come on. There we go. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Ah. Ah. There we go. Okay, now I know what it wants from me. Not that. There we are. Hashtag strawberry time. That's... Want to get to you. Try this again. Oh. Can't get to you, strawberry, right off. Okay. Oh, oh, goody. So, when you have winged strawberries, that means you can't dash. You can dash as soon as you get the strawberry. But you cannot dash until you get the strawberry. Or else it'll fly away. Or you could dash if you're, like, above the strawberry. Oh, I was not expecting it. Well, at least I can... I've kind of figured this out, at the very least. There we go. Don't want to be over here. Don't want to be over here. Perfect. Strawberries. Now, how to get this one? Is this how? That's not nice. Don't do that. Okay. Is there an area I can get to? Under? Yep, there is. And, of course, I missed all my landing platforms, so I had to climb all the way back up. Aha. Thought you could trick me. The answer was yes. But I was able to solve the riddle. Oh boy. I did not think I would be doing this good strawberry-wise. Jeez. That's creepy. I think we need to go that way, though. Oops. There we go. Don't like that. Was that an eyeball looking? Yeah, it's an eyeball looking that way. Got it, got it, got it. Kong doesn't like this. Can you get up there and then I need to grab onto it again? Here we go. Dash. Grab. Jump. Go this way. Go immediately back to see if I can find secrets, because now we have a checkpoint. No? Okay. Cool. Okay, trapped in here. Lovely. Just what I wanted. Light everything up. I don't like the dark. The dark is scary. There's skeletons in the spooky darkness. What's down here? Strawberries! Don't like that. Don't like that. Okay. I know what it needs. I know what it wants me to do. There we go. Oh well, I got the strawberry anyway. Okay, it's fine. Is this progress or is this not progress? This looks like progress. Maybe? An awful like, if it looks an awful lot like progress. I don't want progress. I want strawberries. Maybe it is. At least I'm getting better at the game. Okay, but I kind of want to go back though. Cool. Okie dokie. I don't like this. I immediately don't like this. No. Scary. No, go away. Bad. Nightmare demon. Okay. Nope, that's wrong. Yeah. Oh, I didn't get that, really? Oh, I did. Oh, come on. I could have done it again. Oh, nah. We are making progress. Slow and steady progress. Oh, balls. I mean, progress takes many different shapes and forms, right? And sometimes progress is doing something over and over and over again, and eventually you will come out of it better for doing said thing. But oh, why am I being stupid about this? That was better. That was closer. Ah. Dying. Literally. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. No. No. So close. Good. Better. There we go. Just what you want to see. I feel like there's... Yep. There's a key here. Cool. Let's not do that. Oh, 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 baby. So close. Okay, 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 okay. Better. Okay. Yeah. We're getting good at the game. What's down here, though? Okay. Huh. How do I get past this one? That's how. I just have to not trust. Okay. Okay. Alright. This leads me... Place is unknown. Oh god. I know this place. I don't want to be in this place. Help. I need somebody. Help. Not just anybody. Help. I need somebody. Help. Wait, what did that do? I'd open this. Huh. Scary. Oh, is this leading to a crystal heart, maybe? Is that all there is to this room? I hope so. Oh, nope. That's not all there is to this room. God. Stop it. Atua. I don't know how to get up there. Oh, seed time. Yay! I built a strawberry. Strawberry building simulator. Bum ba da bum. Oof. Okay. Yes! B-side unlocked! Thank you, Magical Bubble. I was wondering what was in this little area over here. But unfortunately, that still doesn't answer the question of what's up here. What is up there? Yeah. Z jump or X jump? Nope. Stop it. I think that's not a good thing to be doing. I think that's one of the not good things. How do I do that? I don't know what to do. What am I? Ha 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 ha. I did it, ha 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 ha. I think that's it for over here. Cool. That's... Close. Close, but no cigar. Nope. Come on, let me have it. Thank you. This leads me to nowhere. Lovely. Just what I didn't want. Okay, I know how to do this. Jump, jump, dash. Jump, dash, jump, jump. Okay. Ooh. Doing things. Doing spooky things. What's the purpose of coming up here? What? No. Hey. No. There should be a purpose for that. Don't just give this to me and then not have this do anything. I dislike you. Okay. Where did this key go again? Here? I think it was here. Right? Yeah. Oh. Okay. It's a learning experience. Learning experience. No, no, no. That could have been death. Ah, that was... No, and I had to start from the beginning. I don't appreciate you. Please reload. Well, that's not the time to do it. Figure out the timing. Get the timing, that'll be able to do it. Got this, we got this. One of those things that we got. Ugh. Unless we do something like that. Ah, uh-oh. Give me crystal, please. Thank you. I'll be taking that. Timing sucks. There we go. That's not a good sign. We're only going further into this cave, and it's all... I don't want to go down there. Thank you, but please, God, no. Oh, but no! Now I can't go back? Okay, I want to go back, please. I want to go back. I want to go back. I don't want this. This is a bad thing. This is one of those things that we don't want. Nuh-uh. Uh-uh. Yeah, no. No. No, 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 no. I'm good. The heck is this? Are they gonna come to life? I bet they are. Why, monsters? I control these? Huh? Why do I control this? Don't like that. Battling. Hey, where are we? What did you do to Theo? You think I'm doing this? That's cute. Sweetheart, this is exactly what I warned you about. Don't try to make this my fault. You still don't get it. The mountain gave me this body, but I'm not the only creepy thing living in that messed up head of yours. Don't like what you see? What a surprise. Shut up! I tried to stop you. Look into the mirror. All of this is yours. This temple only magnifies the mountain's power. You're in control here, not me. I don't believe you. If you're part of me, why do you want to hurt me? Poor Madeline, always the victim. All I do is babysit you, and you hate me for it. You're unraveling, and you know it. If you care so much about protecting me, why didn't you just explain what's going on? Like you would have listened. You never gave me a chance. Please, just help me get out of here. Now you want me to save you? Why are you doing this? Just be on my side here, please. Stop trying to make me feel like a monster. You really want to know why I won't help? Because you deserve this. Still think you can climb this mountain? Shut up! I don't need your help. I'll do this alone. There we go. Don't like that. Don't eat me, please. Hey, hey. Oh, I was able to stomp it. Okay. Oh, I don't need more of you. Do you eat these red gems? Oh, you do. Goodbye. I don't like you. Hey! Stop it. Go away. Okay, so nothing in either of those blocks. Can't just walk into you either? That's not fair. I should be able to do whatever I want. Ouch. I want to see if there's a strawberry in here. Oh, whatever. I don't get paid enough for this. Ouch. And nothing in either of those. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to know. Nothing in there either. Anything in here? Ah. Bonk. Oh. Too close for comfort there. I know you can't pass through this. Aha. Thank you, my little jumpy bouncy pad. Oh, that's close. Too close for comfort. Is that all of them? No, it's not. There we go. We're quote-unquote safe now? Oh, no.
If this is all in my head, why is it so hostile? Those things are hunting me. I'm a trespasser in my own world. Theo's trapped somewhere in here because of me. If I give in fully, maybe the temple will let him go. Breathe. This is all coming from inside me. Get up, Madeline. Think of the feather. You can save Theo. Not if you're dead, though.
Well, there goes my chance to do anything about that. Okay, now you guys just exist? That's not cool. Oh boy, so many more strawberry things. Right. Stop this madness. It didn't really help me. It was a trap. How dare it? That's one key. Stop whispering in my ear. Creepy people. I don't need to activate you yet. I'm good. Oh. I don't like those eyes.
Theo, thank God I found you.
Madeline, wow, am I happy to see you.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I've just been stuck in this crystal thing for ages. You get the feeling that this place knows you better than you know yourself.
Yeah. I'm so embarrassed that you have to see this side of me. I tried to stop you. I hope that selfie was worth it.
Selfies are always worth it, dude.
I shouldn't be mad. This isn't your fault. I'm glad you're safe, but you're trapped because of me. And now this temple is showing you what I'm really like. I'm horrible.
Hey, we're in this together. Don't act like this is all on you.
What do you mean?
You didn't trap me in this crystal. Sure, those monsters are coming from you, but the temple is shaping itself around me too. I can feel it. These eyes are staring at me. And this crystal coming from me. I know it. I hate to ask, but I really need your help right now.
Okay. I've got your back. I'll bust you out of that thing when then we'll escape together. Just as soon as I find a way around to you.
Madeline, you're my only hope right now. I believe in you. For real.
I hope that's not a mistake.
I will make my way to Theo. I will save Theo. It's a bit brighter in here, though. Nope. God damn it. Eat me. Aha. Ew. Nope. Ooh. Okay, dash that. No. No. Bad. Stop it. Dash that. Good. Better. Da. Good. Better. Best. There we go. I got a strawberry. This is not what I wanted, though. buddy. Go to sleep. Oh. Way too slow on the uptake. What? It doesn't launch me high enough, though. There we go. Jeez, that's tight, though. Ah. Okay, about there. Oh, was she balancing on the edge? Yeah, she was. Aw. Okay, better. Wonderful, wonderful. Can I get out this way? I'm gonna take this as a yes. It's a good thing I was able to hit that. And this takes me where exactly? Not a happy go fun time place though, at the very least. Nope. Bad. Aye. Not nice. Haha, you're trapped. Oh. I thought I effectively dodged that. Not efficiently, but effectively. And I have 2 keys. There we go. We're getting there. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're getting to it. Now we have to find something to use with these keys on. Stay out of my way. I still have an extra key, though. Hey, extra key. Hey, it's for a strawberry. Aha. I'll take it. Okay. Figuring it out. We can do this, we can do this. There's nothing to it. We can do it, we can do it. Ah. I need some. Ah. Boo. Boo on you. And you go away as well, please. That's what you get. Come at me, bro. Alright, that didn't work.
That's an interesting block to hit.
Aha. Later. Oh. Right on my tail. But guess what?
Theo, I finally found you.
I knew you'd make it.
It wasn't easy. Are those monsters really coming from inside me?
Madeline, that's a valid question. I'll be happy to discuss how the monsters relate to your inner self. But right now, my inner self is real sick of being stuck in this crystal.
Oh, right. Don't worry, I'll break you out.
It's a mash. Well, this is a solid start, but this crystal is like an expression of my negative psychic energy or whatever.
Yeah, but how do we break it?
If I knew why I trapped myself in this thing, maybe I could bust out. But I don't. I don't think I can get to the bottom of it while we're stuck in this nightmare dimension. Hate to say it, but you might have to.
Theo, don't even think about it. I am not leaving you behind.
Hell no. You better not leave me in this place. I was gonna say you might have to carry me.
Oh. Yeah, I can do that.
Dang, girl, you can live. Alright, you got this. Crushing it, crushing it. That door did nothing. Uh-oh, I hope you know how to deal with those things. Ah. Sorry, Theo. Tossing you around. Nope. Bad evil demon creature. Ah, come on. Come on. There we go. Another one, come on. I agree. Don't like this. No, no. Ah. I got it so good on the first try, though. But now... You don't know where I am? You have no idea where I am. Whoa. Why more? Well, I've just figured out that running into them does not do anything. do anything good at the very least. Oh boy. Later. Ow. Come on. I should have... I was pressing jump! Stop this madness! Nope. Nope. Oh, that was so close. No. Okay. Wait, that wouldn't have worked in the first place? If I tossed you on that, does that work? Okay. Now I know what I need to do. Oh, I was so close to. Ah. Stop this madness! This is not what I agreed to! Not good. No. Oh, Theo, no! I murdered Theo! Dear God. Didn't even know that was a thing. I'm helping. You are. Actually, no, you weren't. It's easier for me to just do this instead. Evil Bat Demon's gonna be helping. Oh, come on. Nope. Nope. Come on. I need to time it just right. I want the strawberry. Give me the strawberry. No, no. It was right there. It was right there. Yes. Now you're just showing off. A little bit, yeah. But I got that strawberry now and forever. Aha. Now I don't have to ever worry about getting that strawberry ever again. So ha. Come on. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Slowly. Slowly, slowly. Ah. Evil bat eye tentacle demon. Oh. Ah, come on. Stop it. You're being mean. Nope. Goodbye. Oh, I know what to do here. Hey, Theo. Help me out, huh? Goodbye. Yeah, same stay again. Thank you, bud. Thank you, Theo. Oh, another one? More of this. We don't need any more. Oh. Why? Dear God, why? Ah. Ducking does not help. This is harder than it looks. Maybe it's just as hard as it looks. I don't know. Either way, we're out of here. Stop this madness. I hate you. Goodbye. Good riddance. That's not the end. Ha ha ha. Hmm. No. Please be the end. We have to be close. I can feel it. Better be close. Don't like that position for you, Theo, bud. Gotta say, gotta say. You're so heavy. Just a bit further. You can do it, Madeline. Stop. Ah. Let me go. I'm good. I don't need this in my life. Get dead, giant eyeball.
Chapter complete. Good job, Madeline. I felt like I got a lot of strawberries. I got a decent amount of strawberries. I got a decent amount. And I got the tape. And I got the tape. I didn't get the crystal heart. I didn't even see the crystal heart, but that's fine. Oh boy, oh boy. Getting closer to the peak. But. That will be it. That will be all. I'm good. I'm done. That'll be all. That'll be all. That'll be all for today. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. If you want to follow, hit the follow button on Twitch. And I will see everyone in the next thing. Whatever the next thing is. Thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.